प्रोसेस्ड। तो ऑफिस मेमोरेंडम कैसे प्रोसेस किया जाता है, एंड हाउ द मेजर डिसीजंस आर बीइंग टेकन, who all are the members, those who are taking this type of decisions, and even about the Mandal Commission also we have discussed. So what was there in Mandal Commission? You should aware about these things. So Abhishek, you tell me about Mandal Commission. What was that contents or recommendations of Mandal Commission, and in which year that was initiated, and in which year the recommendations were deposited to the government by Mandal Commission? Abhishek.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the answer what I asked.
So that day I have not taken the class.
So if I'm not wrong, I sent the recording.
What, sir?
But I sent recording.
different years.
वो recording जो भेजी थी, have you seen that recording?
No, sir.
तो फिर क्या क्या करते हो तुम जब क्लास अटेंड नहीं करते, एंड इवन यू आर नॉट सीइंग द रिकॉर्डिंग आल्सो, सो व्हाट यू आर डूइंग देन? This should not be there. Okay, so about the Indira Sahani case. Yes, Vaibhav, we have discussed about the Indira Sahani case on that day.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, I think that case is untouched. Well, see, when the officials or officials of government of that time, Prime Minister, that was VP Singh of Janata Dal, what they have done, they have announced officially that we are going to implement the recommendations of Mandal Commission. And in that, what was there? 27% reservation that was given in the vacancies in the civil post and even government post. So in that case, that 27% reservation that was given to SEBC, socially and educationally backward classes. So when the recommendations were implemented, that time that issue has become a hot debated issue, and all the newspapers and magazines were full of this issue only. Why? It led to, when it was implemented, it led to widespread protest and even counter protest also. What does it mean? Widespread protest means this widespread protest were done by the general caste students. This was done by general caste students. Why? Because they were mostly affected by this reservation or these recommendations, and counter protest that was done by this SCBC students or SCBC people. So that was the scene. Some widespread protest and counter protest that were there at that time. So many people were affected, especially for upper caste. If you see that, they were thinking that we are even more educated and more qualified, and we are getting more percentage than this SCBC. Then also we are not getting this type of reservation, and these SCBC people, they are getting reservation, even they are getting even 50% also. So even many cases were filed against this policy against the government. So in many states, many people, they have filed a case against the government, and all the cases were combined together and they have made one case. That case was given the name Indira Sahni and others versus union government. So this was the case combined in a combined form that was made and given the name that Indira Sahni and others versus union government. So this Supreme Court has bunched all these cases together, and one bench was given, uh, one bench of 11 judges in the Supreme Court. They have seen that case, and finally they could reach one on the conclusion there is nothing wrong in this policy, but one thing they have advised in this case that in that list, in the list of SC/BC people, those who are well to do, what they advise to the government, that those who are well to do, their name should be removed from that SC/BC list. What does it mean? What they were thinking, that Supreme Court, what they were thinking, that those who are well to do in this list, they will be getting all the posts, and again the bottom or lower people, they will those who are not doing well, they will be again deprived of these posts. In general, in a plain language, we can say that in SC/BC category also, if those who are well to do, जो अच्छा करने वाले हैं, those who are getting good percentage, they will be taking all the vacancies. Then again same problem will be there for lower people, or that those who are not doing well in that case, so they will be deprived from these posts. तो बात वहीं की वहीं आ गई कि जो lower जो caste के जो means those who are not doing well, they are not getting that same reservation. Then what is the use of giving this 27% reservation? So that advice was given to the government that they should remove all the names, those who are well to do, and then again they should make that policy, and then that should be implemented. So in that case, on September 8, 1993, a fresh policy was made and that was implemented, and up to now that is just practice, all the way practiced in the country. So this was the case of Mandal Commission and the Indira Sahni and others versus union government case. That was regarding to, or that was associated with the Mandal Commission recommendations only, that 27% reservation was given to SC/BC. Then comes that there is a need of political institutions. So in this case, we should know that first, what is political institutions. Again, in a plain language, if we say that any office, any type of office having some sort of manpower, and if they are doing any work, that office is known as political institution, if it is associated with any or political activities. So political parties are also one sort of institutions. So in democratic country, some arrangements are being done to formulate some sort of work by different people or by different offices. So these offices are known as institutions. So here we have seen that policies are being made, or policies were being made, rather I should say, in one of the institution, and that we have discussed about this, that institutions, these are in three organs. First one is legislature, second one is executives, and third one is judiciary. So these arrangements where that these work are being done in democratic countries, these arrangements are known as political institutions. Then in this, you know that we have seen in the legislature where the policies are being made or decisions are being taken, that we can say Prime Minister and its cabinet. Prime Minister and its cabinet, they are making this institute for taking major decisions. Then civil servants, they are working together to implement all the ministers decision. सेकंड जो इंस्टीट्यूशन है उसका नाम क्या है, दैट इज एग्जीक्यूटिव्स. और उनमें कौन होते हैं, ऑल द ब्यूरोक्रेट्स. ब्यूरोक्रेट्स क्या होते हैं, गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट्स. So all the government servants, they are working together to implement the decisions taken by all the ministers, that is headed by Prime Minister. Then comes judiciary system. Supreme Court and its allied or its subordinate courts, all type of courts are known as judiciary system. All type of courts are known as judiciary system. So in that Supreme Court is an institution where all the disputes are being you can say solved. And in this case we can say that judiciary system, they are monitoring all the implemented decisions which were taken by legislature. जो legislature ने कानून बनाए थे और executives ने उनको implement किया था, judiciary system, they are taking care whether these orders are being followed or not. So in this case these are the three major institutions. And for why we require that, we can say that these institutions are doing their work, or you can say they are doing their responsibilities, whatever they have been given these responsibilities. So what we can say, different organs or different institutions are given different type of responsibility, so they are doing their work. So for that only we require different type of institutions. Then next in the next topic we can say that one name, of course that was not discussed in a wide form, but still that was the main, you can say, institution where these major decisions are being taken, and that name is Parliament. So Parliament, you must have heard about this Parliament. What is Parliament? So Parliament is the one assembly of elected representatives. So this is a assembly of elected representatives which are having supreme political authority to take the decision on behalf of people. Elected representatives means people are elected in the elections, and these elected representatives, they are making one assembly at a particular place. That place is known as Parliament, where they are having supreme authority to take the decision on behalf of people, because they are representatives of people, because in elections people are elected them to take the decision. This is the feature of democracy that we have seen in earlier classes also. So Parliament is an assembly of elected representatives having some supreme political authority on behalf of common people. Clear? Then we know that this that Parliament is having lot of power, and it is also known as legislature, because here all the decisions are being taken, and at assembly level or that state level, this is known as legislative assembly. So in different countries by different names, these are known as by different names. So here in our country it is known as legislature or Parliament. Then we should know that what are the functions and powers of Parliament. This is very important question. What are the different powers of Parliament, or even we can say what are the functions of Parliament? Clear? Okay, Love Postwal, you tell me, because we have discussed about the Parliament in earlier classes also. So how many houses are there in parliament and what are those? Love Poshwal, you tell me how many houses are there in parliament and you can name them. Yes, Love Poshwal.
Sir, may I tell?
No, no, let me see it is available or not. Yes, Love Poshwal. What you are
सर
doing? You are
सर
creating.
2
तो नहीं इतना टाइम लगाते हैं क्या?
नहीं सर आवाज नहीं जा रही थी आपके पास
क्या बात, अभी कैसे आ गई then? Okay, 2 houses are there. What are those?
सर लोकसभा एंड राज्यसभा
Okay, very good. You should be very prompt in telling the answer. If you are attentive, then only you can answer in this way. So you should listen very carefully. Whatever the teachers are being, you means teachers are telling you, you should listen very very carefully. Okay. So
ओके
I was discussing about the powers or functions of parliament, because we know that parliament is very very important, especially in democratic country, to take aware that we should know that decisions are being taken. That only we have discussed, but other powers are also there. So one by one we'll see. Parliament is the final authority for making laws in the country. That means in parliament only the laws are being made, and that is the only final authority. Then we know that what type of rules and even you can say laws are being made in the parliament. So all type of new laws are being made, and even in the old laws also that amendments can be done by parliament, and even old laws or old act that can be even abolished also. That means पुराने कानून को ख़त्म किया जा सकता है, उनके अंदर अमेंडमेंट किया जा सकता है, उनमें कुछ चेंज करना हो, दैट कैन बी डन बाय पार्लियामेंट, एंड इवन न्यू लॉज आर बीइंग मेड. नए कानून बनते हैं, पुराने कानून इफ दे आर नॉट रिक्वायर्ड then that can be abolished, and even if any change can be done, if any change is required, that also can be done by the parliament in the changing of that rule. So this is the first main function of parliament, that it is the supreme authority. It is the supreme authority for making laws in the country. Then comes parliament all over the country, parliament all over the even world, we can say. They exercise some control over the government also. That means how the government is functioning, how the government running, that you can say that government is how that they are running the country, that control parliament is having. Means that in the parliament the government is having some sort of majority, they are having majority, then that time they can run the government, and if they are not having the majority, that means they have to resign. So in this case parliament is having some control over the running of the government in democratic country. Then third function, what is that third function? In parliament money matters are controlled by members of parliament, or you can say overall parliament is controlling all the money matters. You should know that in parliament budget is being discussed. Without the permission of parliament, even a single penny cannot be spent. एक पैसा भी बगैर पार्लियामेंट की इजाजत के नहीं खर्च कर सकते. दिस इज द पावर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट. Okay, then final and fourth function is parliament sorry parliament is the highest platform for decision, for discussion and debate. See, when the laws are being made, you should aware about this factor that if any decision is being taken, that before that it is being made law, before that discussion and debate is going on in the parliament, in the both the houses. Suppose first on any of the decision, or if any of the policy in parliament, that in Lok Sabha, all the members are discussing and they are doing the debate, whether it is favorable or it is unfavorable, whether it is good for, or you can say for the welfare of the people, or if it is not for the welfare of the people, they can have some amendments. So this is the largest, or this is the highest platform in the democratic country for discussions and debates, especially for making the policies. Whenever the policies are being made, that time there is a discussion and debate in the parliament. So this is the only platform or highest platform where discussion and debate is going on for public issue or for public related issue in the different policies. Okay. Then comes two houses of parliament. This is also very important question, that there are two houses of parliament. We were having some sort of information about this. So these are two houses. That first one is Lok Sabha and second one is Rajya Sabha. So these are also known as by chambers. So that one is higher chamber and one is lower chamber, or in plain language we can say that one is upper house and another is lower house. So this is very very important, which house is upper house and which house is lower house. So in the 1 mark question many times it is being asked which is the lower house and which is upper house. So here Lok Sabha is lower house and Rajya Sabha is upper house. So L, लोक सभा का जो L है उससे हम ये मान सकते हैं कि L फॉर लोअर. तो लोक सभा इज लोअर हाउस और लोअर चैम्बर, राज्य सभा इज अपर हाउस और अपर चैम्बर. लोक सभा की बात करें तो लोक सभा इज द वी कैन से इन प्लेन लैंग्वेज हाउस ऑफ पीपल. लोक सभा हिंदी में अगर है तो इसको हम कन्वर्ट करेंगे इंग्लिश में. लोक मीन्स पीपल एंड सभा मीन्स असेंबली और हाउस. सो लोक सभा को हम कैसे इंडिकेट करेंगे? इट इज द हाउस ऑफ पीपल. It is a house of people. That's why we can say that that Lok Sabha is more powerful than Rajya Sabha. No doubt, it is known as lower chamber or lower house, but Lok Sabha is more powerful than Rajya Sabha. We will discuss why or how Lok Sabha is more powerful than Rajya Sabha. Then Rajya Sabha जो है उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? It is the Council of States. It is the Council of States. जैसे लोक सभा है, it is the people, that house of people. In the same way, how we can represent this राज्य सभा? राज्य सभा is the Council of States. राज्य की सभा है. जो स्टेट्स के अंदर जो लोग आते हैं, स्टेट से आते हैं, उनकी जो असेंबली है, that is राज्य सभा. As I said, Lok Sabha is more powerful than Rajya Sabha. How and why? You know that Rajya Sabha, in Lok Sabha members are 543. This is again 1 mark question. How many members are there in Lok Sabha? So at present Lok Sabha members are 543. अब ये 543 कौन होते हैं? You know that there are two type of elections, major elections at the state level and central level. All the member of parliament, MP जिनको बोलते हैं, all the MPs are going in the Lok Sabha and they are in number 543. So ये मोटा मोटी तौर पे we can say that if members are more in any of the house, that is more powerful. Suppose anytime if voting is there, किसी भी डिसीजन को लेने के लिए इफ वोटिंग इज बीइंग कंडक्टेड, अगर वोट डालने पड़ते हैं उनको, सो इफ मेंबर्स आर मोर सो दैट इज मोर पावरफुल। तो राज्यसभा के मेंबर्स होते हैं 250, ओके 250 मेंबर्स होते हैं, लेकिन राइट नाउ इन इंडिया देर आर 245 मेंबर्स, 5 मेंबर्स जो हैं वो अभी इलेक्ट नहीं किए गए हैं। सो एट प्रेजेंट 245 members are there in Rajya Sabha. So Lok Sabha is temporary house, Rajya Sabha is permanent house. These are the differences of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. This is very good question of 5 marks. 5 नंबर का क्वेश्चन बहुत बार आता है ये, इसमें एक एक नंबर के क्वेश्चन भी बहुत बनते हैं, which I used to say in between. So इसमें क्या, Lok Sabha is temporary house and Rajya Sabha is permanent house. How Lok Sabha is temporary house? Because after 5 years elections are being conducted, and as all the Lok Sabha members are elected in elections, so they are for 5 years only. इसलिए that Lok Sabha is, that is temporary house and Rajya Sabha is permanent house. Because जो लोक सभा है that can be dissolved after 5 years, जब दूसरे इलेक्शंस आते हैं तो लोकसभा डिजोल्व की जाती है, वेयर एज राज्यसभा दैट कैन नॉट बी डिजोल्व, इट्स मेंबर, इट्स 1/3 मेंबर्स आर चेंज एवरी आफ्टर 2 years. दिस इज अगेन 1 mark important question कि हाउ मेनी आफ्टर हाउ मेनी ईयर्स राज्यसभा मेंबर्स आर चेंज एंड हाउ मेनी मेंबर्स आर चेंज एवरी आफ्टर 2 years. तो इसमें क्या हो गया, आउट ऑफ 250, अगर 250 हैं देन अगेन उसका 1/3 होगा, राइट नाउ इट इज 245, जिसमें से जो हमारा टोटल मेंबर्स हैं उनमें से 1/3 मेंबर्स आर चेंज एवरी आफ्टर 2 years. इसलिए ये जो है ये कभी भी डिजोल्व नहीं हो सकती, इसलिए इसको बोलते हैं दिस इज द परमानेंट हाउस. द टाइम term for Lok Sabha is for 5 years, whereas this Rajya Sabha is made for 6 years. भले ये 6 साल का होता है, लेकिन हर 2 साल बाद ये जो मेंबर्स हैं ये बदलते रहते हैं. क्लियर? सो इसके जो मेंबर्स हैं आउट ऑफ 250 ये कैसे इलेक्ट किए जाते हैं, 238 मेंबर्स आर that are from different states and union territories, and 12 members are nominated by president from different fields. From different fields means जो स्टेट से आते हैं, जो हर स्टेट से उनका कोटा होता है कि हाउ मेनी राज्यसभा मेंबर्स दे नीड टू सेंड, उसमें इलेक्शंस होता है वहाँ पर भी. तो वो जो 238 out of 250 they are coming from different states and union territories, and left over 12 members are nominated by president of India. तो प्रेसिडेंट है वो अपने नॉमिनेट करता है कि किसी पर्टिकुलर फील्ड में, लाइक सोशल वर्कर जो हैं उन्होंने अगर अच्छा काम किया है तो उनमें से किसी को एक इसमें राज्यसभा का मेंबर बना के उसको एमपी बना देंगे, या फिर इवन फिल्म इंडस्ट्री से भी ले लेते हैं, स्पोर्ट्स से भी ले लेते हैं. यू शुड नो दैट सचिन तेंदुलकर he was made member of Rajya Sabha, he was made MP. तो ऐसे में जो 12 मेंबर्स होते हैं दे आर नॉमिनेटेड बाय आर प्रेसिडेंट. इसमें वंस हेमा मालिनी शी वाज फिल्म एक्ट्रेस, उसमें उसको चुना गया था राज्यसभा का मेंबर, नो डाउट. उसके बाद तो वो इलेक्शन लड़के बनी है, लेकिन अर्लियर film actress and even film actor they can also be nominated by president in Rajya Sabha. Okay, so इसके 250 में से ये भी क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है कि how many members are nominated by president and how many members are from different states. So 238 are from different states and 12 members are from you can say nominated from president. So this is about the 2 houses of parliament. So both the houses are very very important in this case. चाहे फिर ये डिफरेंशिएट का क्वेश्चन हो या फिर 1 मार्क के क्वेश्चन हो कि विच इज द मोर पावरफुल which is known as lower house, which is known as upper house, uh, which house is having which type of term, which house is temporary, which house is permanent. So this is again very important question for even 5 marks and even for 1 marks, different objective type of questions. Again some peculiar roles are being played by Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. As I said, Lok Sabha is more powerful despite it is known as lower house. जो लोकसभा है ये लोअर हाउस बोला जाता है, बट स्टिल इट इज मोर पावरफुल. व्हाट आई सेड कि पहला रीजन जो है ये व्हाई इट इज मोर पावरफुल, बिकॉज इट्स मेंबर आर मोर. सेकंड पॉइंट व्हाई इट इज मोर पावरफुल, दैट मनी मैटर्स आर dealt in the parliament or Lok Sabha. Budget is being raised और budget is originated from Lok Sabha. और जहाँ पैसे का मामला होता है that is having more power. जिसमें हमने पुराने टाइम पे ये एक कहावत सुनी होगी कि दादा बड़ा न भैया सबसे बड़ा रुपया. ये हिमांशु क्या कर रहा है? तू डांस कर रहा है भाई, कभी आता है कभी जाता है क्या? किस what type of dance you are doing that? Okay, so why Lok Sabha is more powerful than Rajya Sabha despite it is being given the name lower house? So पहला point है that Lok Sabha is having more members, that is 543 members are there, whereas in Rajya Sabha only 250 members are there. तो जब कहीं voting होती है तो they are having more weightage because they are having more members. Second point that is most important, that money matters are discussed or dealt in Lok Sabha. और जैसे मैंने बताया जहाँ पैसे का काम होता है that is having more power. Clear? अब बात आती है कि about the any of the bill, कोई भी bill जो originate होता है. So about that also some questions are quite important in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So any type of bill can be originated from Lok Sabha, whereas only ordinary bills that can be originated from Rajya Sabha. There is no you can say case that in any case Rajya Sabha is having any monetary dealing. What does it mean? कि वहाँ पर पैसे का राज्य सभा में कोई भी लेन देन नहीं होता है. So budget is originated from Lok Sabha, and when budget is discussed and debated, then this is passed to Rajya Sabha for their information only, because they cannot make any change in budget. They can advise for any change, but they cannot force and they cannot compel that this change need to be done in budget, because there is no even power, there is no even authority with Rajya Sabha to make any change in the budget or in money matters. They can discuss and they can advise and they can even delay for 14 days. वो 14 days तक वो अपने पास रख सकते हैं, उसको डिले कर सकते हैं, लेकिन उनको चेंज करने का कोई इसमें पावर नहीं है. दैट इज द मेन थिंग व्हाई दैट लोक सभा इज मोर पावरफुल. ओके, इसमें एक ये क्वेश्चन भी आता है कि विच टाइप ऑफ बिल्स आर originated from Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So all type of bills can be originated from Lok Sabha, including ordinary and money bill, whereas only ordinary bills can be originated in Rajya Sabha. There is no connection of money bill or even budget in Rajya Sabha. This is very important in this case. Two cases or two houses of
सर
parliament. Yes.
सर जो ये सारे बिल होते हैं ये फिर लास्ट में कौन पास करके भेजता है?
Yes. After debating and discussion in both the houses, if both the houses are passing, then it is going to president for signing, and after the signature of that president, that can be made act or law. बिना yes
सर अगर फर्स्ट बार में जब लॉ गया प्रेसिडेंट के पास साइन होने के लिए तब उसने साइन नहीं किया तो फिर लॉ वापस आता है?
yes, this is also very important. If president is thinking that there is a mistake in this bill, so he or she can send that bill to originating that house जिसमें originate हुआ है, वहां पर वो bill that president can send to to consider that this is the mistake I feel. But again, if that Lok Sabha, suppose Lok Sabha में वो bill originate हुआ है, if they think that there is no mistake in that bill, so same bill will be sent to again president, and that time president has to sign. वो भले ही वो माने कि इस बिल में कुछ मुझे लगता है कि गलती है, but you know that 543 members in Lok Sabha and 250 members in Rajya Sabha, they are having minded that both the houses are minded members. तो इतने लोगों से गलती के चांस बहुत कम होते हैं. That we have seen in what we say is in merits of democracy. Merits of democracy में हमने पढ़ा था कि quality decisions are taken in democracy. तो यहाँ पर इतनी डिबेट और डिस्कशन होती है, उसके बाद गलती होने के बहुत कम चांस होते हैं. सो इन दैट केस अगर प्रेसिडेंट ने वो बिल वापस भेजा है एंड इफ दे थिंक दैट देयर इज नो मिस्टेक, तो वो वापस उसको बिल को भेज देंगे कि तुम्हें कंसिडर करना ही पड़ेगा, देयर इज नो मिस्टेक, और उस केस में प्रेसिडेंट उसको साइन करेगा ही करेगा, उसको वो फिर से वापस नहीं भेज सकता. ओके, सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट एंड टाइम इज ऑलमोस्ट ओवर. So now you can leave the meeting. Any problem, you can contact me on my personal WhatsApp number. So enjoy. Okay, bye for the day. Thank you for joining and listening me very carefully.
Bye, sir.
Bye for the day.
Bye, sir.
Bye.